just wanted to drop a little video. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all having a great day. Right now, I'm trying to get my life together. I woke up today at 2. Last night, I have recorded a song, which that's irrelevant for this channel. This channel is just more me. It's more Jesus, the one deep inside. But I feel like discipline is very important because there's gonna be those times where you genuinely do not feel like doing whatever you're doing. You're gonna be like, what's the point? Why am I wasting my time? You know, there's gonna be a lot of doubts that you're on this path, but you gotta, one, come to yourself to figure out if whatever you're doing is really what you're supposed to be doing. And that's up to you to be honest with yourself. And you need to, I guess, talk to God and alright, gotta add the heat back on the stage. Talk to God, or whatever your belief is of you doing that internal work. You know, you coming to yourself and talking to God, whatever you believe in is your religious your preference. But you have to figure out if whatever you're doing, is that really what you're supposed to be doing? And if it is, then do it. You know, there's a message in all of us that I personally feel like. There's a message in all of us. You know, why am I speaking about saying all of us? You know, this is for me. There's a message in you that's teaching people to do the inner work. So only thing you have to do is figure out ways to pass that message. You can pass that message through a variety of things. You know, I probably could do it in art, but it's just we're all creating to give this inner message. You know, I don't know why I keep saying we, but I'm here to create, to give that inner message to the world that everybody needs to do that inner work on themselves, because life is hell if you don't do that inner work in yourself. You know, because you're going to still be falling a victim to low vibrational demons that's coming and taking your energy, that's coming and taking your peace, that's coming and taking your love, that's taking everything from you because you can't tame what's in here. Or okay, that went kind of personal, but there's a message. That's what my message is for. You know, it's just that to help people do that inner work, because it's helped so much with me. So you might have a different message, whoever's watching this. You might have a different message on what you should be passing along, but it's up to you to figure out what you really want to pass that message along and keep doing it. And, I mean, eventually you're going to get paid for it, especially if you're doing God's work. You're going to get paid, so it's just like, you know, just be disciplined in doing a task over and over again. I mean, eventually you'll get so good at it, you know, that I hope I didn't digress. Like, I be thinking out loud in these videos, but I like I said, I feel like the topic of this video is discipline. I feel like discipline is important because you have your message that you have to give to the world, right? You found a means to be able to pass that message, so just keep doing it over and over again. You know, you might be able to find different ways to pass the message, but at the end of the day, I should always try to find a way to pass this message and connect to myself while I'm doing it. You know, I got to be disciplined to keep getting better at whatever task I'm doing, especially, you know, if it brings me happiness. Sometimes you might get some doubt and stuff. I don't know. But yeah,